the normal curve. Have you heard people say, look, he's not normal, or that's not normal, doing something is not normal? Where does that expression come from? What does that mean? Again, they came up with, after people who study how data works, and people who find patterns, they discovered that there tends to be a pattern, and that most things, or a lot of things, behave, if you're to graph the points, they tend to behave like this. And I'll explain what this means. If you have the mean, the median, and the mode, they're all one and the same. They're going to fall smack in the middle. And the standard deviation, in other words, this part here is one standard deviation away. What does that mean? It means, in the case that we saw, it would be 2.92 points away from the average on either side. And all the data that you gathered, this would represent 68%. In other words, 68% of the population of the high school students fall at one standard deviation away, or 2.92 points away from the average, which is 85. Okay? Some are 3 low, some are 3 above, but more or less, 68% fall here. Okay? All of this represents the population that was sampled. Okay? Doing it again. Again, normal curve. 95%. This is down the middle. Are 2 standard deviations away. I'll explain what this is. From the mean. Okay? 95%. And you see that it starts to cover a little bit more. And I'll explain what that means in a second. If I draw the third one, ,99% of the population is 3 standard deviations away, of course, because then you're really far away, and that's going to include everybody, right? Including the people that are at the very end. So, what does this mean? Let's say, maybe you'll understand it if I explain it with, this is an average of schools, not including equity, and the distribution of grades for schools in Guatemala City. Schools like Americano, schools with a lot of people. Americano, Interamericano, Montessori, Valle Verde, let's say. This is how they're distributed. Let me make the distribution for equity. Equity would be distributed like this. It would be skewed to that side because this goes from 0, to 100, and most of you
85 from 100.
On this side, right? This is like 85 and above. Do you agree? Skewed that way. Almost everybody in the school falls here. If the average is 85, 65% of the people, if I take this one, is 2 or 3 points above or below 85, right? and I think I would dare say that it's even higher. But let's say it's 85. What would the national average be if we take public schools into account? And only public schools. Public schools would be skewed to the other side, right? Because hardly anybody in a public school gets 100, and most of them fall with the 50 if we're lucky, right? Most of them are going to be around the 50. 2, 3 above, 2, 3 below. Does that make sense? Is it understood what these represent? Yeah? Is it understood what a standard deviation is now that you look at this? Is it understood what this is? This is a graphic representation of the data and how it behaves once you plot it from 0 to 100. Okay? This is called skewed negatively, or to the right. Skewed negatively, or to the right. And guess what this is called?
Skewed positively.
Skewed positively, or to the left. Now you'll understand that when they say you're not normal, or something's not normal, it's because it doesn't fall between the norm. And the norm is where the majority falls. Cae la mancha. That's being normal. I think lately it's getting to be a good thing to not be normal. But that's just me. Now, is this part clear? Yeah? Is it understood what a normal curve is? Like how everybody behaves. Okay. End of part 2.
So now we have